guys, and welcome back to my channel. Layla here, and as you can see, today I'm going to be checking out more Arteza products. So I recently wanted to check out the liquid chalk markers that they have. So I'm going to be checking these out. These are the markers right here, still in their packaging. Let me go ahead and take off the plastic. It did get a little damaged in shipping, unfortunately, but personally, I don't really keep my products, such as these markers, in the original boxing. I don't really find the original boxing to be that sturdy, so it's not a big loss to me. So I'm just gonna open these up, and I have 42 different colors. I've got tweezers up here. These just make for pulling out nibs easier. And then these are the colors. You can see the ink right here. You see that? And then if you shake it, it like mixes up even further. Nice. Okay, so I love the selection of colors. I always purposely ask that they send me like their biggest color set because I have no shame. No, I'm kidding. Because I always want to check out all the colors, because I'm the kind of artist that is never just satisfied with, 5 or 12 colors. I need to have as many as they've made because I have a problem. That's why. I don't know. I just really like to check out all the colors. I feel like I'm missing out if I don't. It's a serious case of FOMO. Not even gonna lie. Oh, I feel like you can see the ink a little bit better. Liquid ink in this one. It's like really liquidy. This is gonna be interesting. I've never worked with these kinds of like markers before, so I'm very intrigued. And one thing that I didn't mention on my previous Arteza marker review was the nibs. So the markers that I used last time were acrylic markers, basically the same sort of base. And when you open it, you've got the same sort of rounded nib. And I originally looked at these nibs briefly, and I just thought they were replacement nibs. So I was like, okay, yeah, and here's the replacement nibs. And then I kind of threw them aside. And one of my remarks on my last Arteza video was that I didn't care for how broad the nibs were. They were quite thick and rounded. And a lot of the comments were like, hey, you know those nibs you threw to the side? Yeah, they're actually different types of nibs. And, of course I felt super dumb, and I was like, dang, I didn't even look at that. So yeah, we're gonna look at that. So the standard nibs are the rounded ones. And then they provide you with these extra nibs that have the chisel nib, so that basically you can go ahead, get your tweezers, secured around the nib, pull it out, super easy, no big deal. And then I can go ahead and put this one in, press it down, and I've got a chisel nib, which just helps with getting thinner lines and a different look altogether. So I'm probably going to replace some of the nibs with the chisel nib, because I don't know, I'm not a real big fan of the rounded one, but we'll see. I'm sure I'll end up being fine with it this time around. And then the package of markers also comes with these cute little stickers, chalkboard kind of stickers, and they're just little labels, and it's so cute. And I don't know, I'm gonna go ahead and just write something, maybe hi. I always enjoy writing hi. You shake first, and then you're gonna place the nib down and pump, and you just kind of keep pumping until you see the color coming into the nib. That was pretty easy. And then draw. Well, that was a very interesting experience. Very liquidy. Maybe once it dries, it'll look a bit better. I'm not sure. Just didn't seem to care for the texture of this sticker. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and check out my chalkboards that I got as well. A little tough to get open. A lot of tape on it. And got a foam right here to add protection to your boards. And then here are the two Arteza chalkboards. Still gotta open it. These are the 11 by 17 size. Super fancy. I like the added wood around it. And both come with a little packet with screws and this little direction on mounting it on a wall if you wanted to do that. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and check each color out. So it'll probably take a bit because I have to shake each one and then pump it. Did none of this come with an eraser? That would have been helpful. Now this is much better. Okay. So I don't know why, but the stickers that they send, it doesn't have the same exact texture as the chalkboards that they have here. And I don't know why, because when I started drawing on this, it was like the liquid of the chalk was just not sticking to the texture of the sticker. And I don't know why. It was so weird. And I got nervous because I was like, oh no, I hope this isn't how it's going to be with the chalkboards because I'm going to have trouble. So I don't know if I can clearly show what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to do another little writing on this sticker. And it just doesn't come out as nice. I'm not sure. I can't, I don't know if my camera is picking it up. It kind of picks it up here, like the ink frays out a bit on the edges. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's minor, but still, I mean, it's just a difference between those stickers and this chalkboard. And those are all 42 colors. I think I'm going to use this space right here just to sort of experiment. I've seen that you can blend the colors, so I'm going to see if I can try that out. So it definitely seems like you can. I feel like I definitely need a bit more practice because I'm not entirely too sure how to get it not to look so streaky or gappy, but maybe that's just a property of chalk, especially like in liquid form. So but yeah, for the most part, it seems like you can blend them, but they really just seem like they would be best for hand lettering, super smooth for that kind of stuff, as opposed to, say, coloring like I did here. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is on my extra chalkboard, I'm probably just going to do a hand lettering piece of art just to see what I can do. So let's get this all off the table. So I've got my second chalkboard here, and I'm going to be using these colors. Maybe not all of them. I'm not entirely too sure. I may add more too. Who knows? But I'm going to go with a little quote and then just kind of put decorative art around it. And I'll conclude with my thoughts afterwards. And I think I'm going to stop here because a part of me wants to keep like adding more and more little things because it feels kind of like I could add a lot more. But I also don't want to overwhelm the piece either because it's a little hard to erase. So with chalk sticks, they have like that little eraser that you can just quickly like kind of pretty much like dust away the chalk. Whereas this is just a little harder to take off. I actually have to use a bit of water in order to take it off, and then it kind of just becomes messy. So for trying it out for first impressions, I think that this is good enough. I wanted to keep the quote simple, keep the art simple, while also getting a feel for the product itself. On my first board, which was the tester board, where I did like the color swatch and then this kind of weird blend, I don't know, I was really nervous with this, but eventually I kind of feel like I figured it out along the way with doing this piece. The product itself is pretty cool. At the same time, I feel like it's a bit harder to use than chalk sticks. I don't know, might be my own personal opinion, but it is an interesting product. In the end, I am proud of what I created. I really liked how I got this cool seaweed coloring effect. I feel like it blended a lot better here than I did on the tester board that I had. So the markers themselves cost $44.99 on the Arteza.com site. And then the chalkboards that are 11 by 17 that come in the 2-pack are $34.99. And that's that. So if you enjoyed this video, maybe comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.